I love how it tells me that I'm live and it still shows that it's waiting on Ambi. Stupid smear won't go away. Sorry, cleaning my glasses before we do the first encounter of the night, because last thing I need is a bop in the microphone, apparently. There you go. Oh, actually, I need to get the counter up. The counter app up. How's everyone doing tonight? I'm tired. No, what if the first encounter of the stream was shiny? Like, what would I do then? Yo, what's up, Lonely? Welcome on into the stream. It's good to see you. Ooh, what's that? You would die then? I would die from what? From getting the first encounter shiny? It'd be funny. I don't think it'd be funny enough to kill me though. Dude, I tried crumble cookies for the first time today because somebody at work gave me a gift card. Long story short, last week I helped someone out, a customer, with some stuff, and they are a frequent visitor of where I work, the location where I work at, and they decided to give me a gift card to crumble cookies, and I was like, "Ooh, well, I'll go off to work and get some." And it wasn't even. I was thinking that I didn't know where there was a crumble, but coincidentally, after work, I went to go get some pho, and there happened to be a crumble cookies right next to the place where I went. So I was like, "Ooh, I guess it's meant to be then." Like, what a coincidence. Got off work, went to go put gas, and then there it was out of nowhere. Alright, for some reason the YouTube settings are giving me some sort of issues, telling me that my stream's messed up. So let me look at that real quick. Looks fine to me, YouTube. There's a huge, not huge, you can't see it in shorts mode because of the chat. Nothing bad on my end, or I appreciate you checking up on that. Thank you. Anyhow, there's this like little space underneath the Regigigas GIF on the screen. You can barely see it because of the shorts mode, because of the chat, but if you're watching on just the regular PC stream, you will be able to notice it. I kind of want to let chat decide on like what a short message to display, like a stupid 2-word message I could put on there, just for memes. Guaso, what's up, Abba? Welcome on to the stream. It's good to see you. Queso. I just got a notification. Somebody sent me an invite to do an application for aviation field supervisor, and I don't know what the hell that is. I want to do it though. My mama, damn. I didn't know my mom required a supervisor position. Damn. Yo, what's up, Nomad? Welcome on in. It's good to see you. Hope you guys are having a great day. I was just telling the chat that apparently I got to try crumble cookies today because somebody at work, frequent visitor, like I said, helped out a customer at work, and they felt the need to thank me with the gift card to crumble cookies, and I was like, ooh. Yo, what's up, Noel? Welcome on in. Is that how you say your name, Noel? Is it Noel or Noel? like Noelle from Black Clover. Oh wait, did I count this one? I don't think I did, but I didn't. I'm an idiot. Did now. Making food right now? Free. What's up, Demon? Welcome onto the stream. Yo, Absinthe, what's up? Wanted to stop by and say good luck. Thank you. Uh, I can't complain. We're under odds for one of them. We're under odds for both. I can't complain. You're the fourth person to say the name correctly, dude. 4 happens to be my lucky number. It's meant to be. So, is it Noelle or Noelle? I'm assuming Noelle. Like I said, Black Clover. I love Black Clover, dude. Oh my god, we have so much in common. I do too. Noelle. Okay, got it. Welcome on into the stream. It's good to have you here. Are you a fan of shiny hunting? Because that's pretty much all I do. I want to add Pokemon playthroughs, like Pokemon gameplay. Eventually, you know. I'm trying to mix them up both. I'm a sub now. Hey, well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Hope you come back. I'm trying to get back into the routine of streaming daily on my 5 days of work. So right now I work Wednesday through Sunday, and when I get home from work is when I stream. And normally I would stream in the mornings, but right now it's just because my schedule is a little mixed up, and I'm working an opposite shift than what I'm used to. So because of that, I'm streaming nights right now, or at nighttime for me. But eventually, next week it's gonna go back to me streaming in the mornings if I wake up early enough, because that seems to be the only issue. You're also a YouTuber. Do you stream? Do you make videos? I'm always looking for new people to watch, so if you're also a shiny hunter, you'd probably see me in your chat. No Regigigas. 4 is my lucky number 2. No way! I need to rewatch Black Clover before they make more. I want to watch the part with the devil fights, the demons, whatever the heck they're called. Let me see. Well, I am sub to you now. Why are the best anime the most? Wait, why are the best anime the most underrated? What do you mean? The best anime the most underrated? I feel like there is a lot of anime that we haven't seen that is considered like underrated, but because it's not known yet. Once it's known, it becomes either really good or overhated because of how good it is. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it made sense. Yo, what's up, Kayla? Welcome on in. Good to see you. How's the Michaela doing today? Some of the 12 episode anime. Dude, yes. The shorter ones are even better for some reason. Isn't Death Parade one of them? Wait, I haven't seen Dr. Stone. I have it on my list on Crunchyroll, but is it actually short? Because isn't it like a few seasons already? I'm not very familiar with Dr. Stone. I haven't seen it, but I am gonna watch it eventually when I get to, you know. Always good to see you too. Happy, good. Just been chilling. Oh, that's good to hear. Any more shinies? I haven't been keeping up with the Discord recently, so yeah, I need to be checking that shiny server, the shiny channel. Some popular anime are kind of overrated, like Naruto. I feel like Naruto. Naruto's a good one, and I feel like it's kind of like Black Clover. and I'm not talking about the length. I'm talking about the main character. They each have this catchphrase that makes them super annoying. Like for example, Naruto and his need to what they refer to as like talk no jutsu everyone, his ability to like try to relate, or his desire to want to relate to every villain, um, him what is it, I feel like such a fake Naruto fan right now, is not giving up his ninja way. That phrase that he says over and over again, kind of like how Asta's magic is never giving up, and him repeating that phrase over and over again is what makes them annoying. That's kind of a reason why I feel like people don't like the anime, is because they find the main character a little too annoying. It's kind of like why Demon Slayer gets hate, and I'm not agreeing to it. I don't hate Demon Slayer. I fucking love Demon Slayer, but if I could take out one thing from Demon Slayer, it would probably be Zenitsu's personality, because of how freaking whiny he is. And when I look for anime, that's what I look for. Something that doesn't have a main character who's constantly crying and whining and complaining, because that's literally what he is. He's just always crying. He's always scared. He's always complaining. He's always extra. There you go. That's another way. That's another thing. The freaking 12 episode anime can pack more story into every episode. Yes, exactly. I agree with that. They're good at explaining things with like such a short amount of episodes, and it's good. It makes it like it's a lot of information, but when it's simplified, it's pretty good. You think Naruto is overrated? I want to say it has more fans than it does haters. I wouldn't say overrated. It's between like neutral and overrated. Yes, I agree. Because it's good. It's just not the best. It's not one of my top 3. I can tell you that much. Haven't gone to Shining and DA since Dialga. How long ago was that though? Got to go, be right back. No worries, Noel. We'll be here. Then you will love Dr. Stone. I heard Dr. Stone has like a very funny twist to it. Like the main character, like the guy, Dr. Stone, if that's his name, the main character, guy with the white and green hair, that dude. I heard he has like a funny side basically, and that adds the comedy to the show. Darling with Friends was nice. Never seen that one. 2 seasons. Full Metal Alchemist was nice. Yes, kind of short but very nice. I like Full Metal Alchemist. I've seen both. I've seen the OG one and I've seen Brotherhood, as well as the movies for each one. The ads kill it for you. It has a cool concept when the ads just show up dumb stuff. Wait, did I did an ad pop up for some reason on my stream or what? I don't recall setting up ads on my stream, so what the heck? Boy, what's up, Smoxy? It's good to have you here. Talking about Dr. Stone, sorry. Oh, you're talking about the ads for Dr. Stone, like how they advertise it? What the heck is a Senku? I was watching little clips of Jujutsu Kaisen, like fight scenes, earlier before work, and I came across this one that was kind of funny. In Jujutsu Kaisen, there's these things called Supreme Art, and I think they've only shown 2 of them so far. which was Jogo's the Maximum Meteor, and Gato's freaking Uzumaki. And I was watching both the English and the Spanish, English, Spanish, and Japanese versions of it to see which one sounds better. Obviously, the Japanese, but in English, it's just Supreme Art Uzumaki. But I found it funny that how they say Supreme Art in Japanese, because I speak Spanish, I thought it was a little funny. So when they say Supreme Art, he says, I'll type it in the chat because I don't like pronouncing it. So he says that you read it however you want, but that word pan in Spanish means bread. So when I saw that, I was like, or when I heard that, I was like, Goku has no bread? Like what? I'm stupid. Yo, what's up, Snappy? Welcome on in. It's good to see you. Surprised you're still awake. Oh, Senku's the main character. Okay, I did not know that. So, is he ever referred to as Dr. Stone, or is his name just like Senku Stone? Mr. Senku Stone? I am gonna watch it. Like I said, it's on my list. It's on my list of anime to watch eventually, but I need to get to it because remember, backlog of anime and games. I need to catch up. I guess the first switch not work, dude. I think this Pro controller is messing up. I think this A button is just done for because it keeps lagging. Nope. Yeah, guys, go sub the Snappy. For some reason, the A button seems to work with every button except when I'm clicking the den. Oh, okay. Like I said, I haven't seen it. I will find all this information once I watch it. "22 encounters in 17 minutes, not bad." It's going to be encounter number 800, but I need to put up something for people. Emojis don't work in the freaking polls? Rip. I don't know why, but I completely miss out on the character from the bottom screen and just think that my character's a Beware. It's one of those shows you go back and rewatch like 7 times and it's very sciencey. Yeah, I've seen him in the ads messing around with like test tubes, like those vials. I've seen him messing around with those every once in a while. Like he has his own little science table, like his own lab desk, something like that. Just by the name alone, Dr. Stone, I figured he'd like one, either he's heartless, like he's like shows no empathy towards people, like doesn't care about anything. From that, just assuming. that, or I lost my train of thought. Or he could, he's a Medusa. He could like turn people to stone. That's what I would think it is about if I didn't know anything about it. It's like this, and this makes this. Oh, cool. Oh, okay, okay. Like I said, I have to watch it, and I will watch it eventually. I can't make any promises as to when, but it's there. It's on my list. These freaking cookies are drying the heck out of my throat. The reason I ask about peanut butter specifically is because that's the kind of cookie that I'm having right now. It's a peanut butter cookie. It's inside the cookie and it's drizzled on top. I could never watch shows like that with other people. I understand if they need me to explain something. Like for example, it's a little controversial. So at movies, like if we go to the movies, I hate when people are asking questions. Like it's almost as if they expect me to have seen the movie before watching it with them. And it's like, watch it, dude! Like, I haven't seen this movie either. How am I supposed to know? But if it's a show like that I've seen before and you want a little explanation because it's something you don't understand yet or they haven't explained, then yes, I'll gladly explain it. But for shows like anime, I like to pay attention to the details, so I'd rather just watch it on my own. In my own little cave. Like, for example, which anime did I do this with? I think it might have been Demon Slayer. Yeah, it might have been. It was Demon Slayer because I remember when I started watching Demon Slayer, I was working at Olive Garden, and I remember specifically that there was 3 coworkers who were trying to get me to watch it, and I told them, okay, I'll watch it. I was like, I don't see the hype in it, like because all I've ever seen was the cover of it. I was like, oh, they kill demons. Okay, cool. But I knew nothing about Demon Slayer. And at the time, it was when Entertainment District was airing. So it was on episode 9 at the time. And so I have my 2 days off, and I just like freaking binge watch the hell out of it. And I get to Mugen Train arc, and I was telling my my coworker, like, oh, I got to the part where they're about to kill the guy in the train, the demon in the train, the lower 6 or lower rank 1, Enmu, and he gets all like how do you say, like super skippy because he's like, oh, he's about to see Akaza. But he was like, wait, how did you get there in just like freaking 2 days? I was like, yeah, I binge watched it. It's one of those oh, I started the show yesterday. What episode are you on? Episode 5 of season 3. It's that kind of thing, you know. Been watching Kamen Rider recently. I watch it by myself. There's a YouTube channel like streaming some Kamen Rider seasons, but it was nice to have the chat. Isn't that a character from One Punch Man? Or at least I thought that was the name of that guy. The guy who isn't even a hero. He's just like riding a bike. Yo, we're getting a Snuggie raid. Yo, Jackie, thank you so much. Welcome on in. Were you playing Smash today by any chance? Yo, Johnny, welcome onto the stream. Cat Gaming. Oh, hope I don't mispronounce your name. Is it Queenie? 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 Yo, what's up, Phantom? Welcome on, dude. It has been a fat minute. Hope you're doing good. It's good to see you again. Just shiny hunting Regigigas. I figured it was about time I got back. Roomem Writer? I have no clue. Yeah, I haven't seen One Punch Man in quite some time. Michaela, if you're still in the chat, would you mind grabbing Jackie's link? Yeah, I thought I saw someone streaming Smash and I was like, that thumbnail looks very familiar. Yeah, guys, go sub to Jackie. Thank you very much for that raid. Hope you guys are doing well. We're just shiny hunting Regigigas tonight. I needed to get back to this hunt because I think I felt like I put it on for too long. So yeah, I need to get this shiny Regigigas so I could just move on and hunt other legendaries because I really want to do Dynamax Adventures, and I could leave from here anytime. It's just I'm committed. No, Kamen Rider is its own thing. It's like the Power Rangers is the same genre as Japanese equivalent of Power Rangers. Okay, then no, I'm confusing it for something else. Maybe just the name. Hope all is well on your end. I want to say yeah. I want to say things are getting better. I recently had like a couple of dramatic life changes, very sudden, and I was super salty about that. But things are getting better. Things are working out. Little by little, or at least I'm trying to see it that way. I updated the YouTube thumbnail, same as all my games. Hope you like it. It was really good. Like I said, I was scrolling past my my subscription feed, like who was live, and I did notice the Smash thumbnail. And I was like, was it you or was it not? But yeah, it does really good. I like it. Come to Dynamax Adventures. I'm doing circuitry, dude. I'm hunting Gigas right now. Yeah, I want to go back to doing Dynamax Adventures, but after I need to finish this hunt. Like I said, I'm committed to it. I will stay there with both characters until this shiny appears in one screen or the other. It has to show up eventually. I mean, I have 812 encounters on one. Wait, did I count? I think I did count it right. I did count it. Cool. Yeah, I have 812 encounters on one, and 812 plus 2,480 encounters on the other. So that is 3,492 is what I'm at for the other for the top screen. 3,492 for the bottom screen. 812. 13 with this one. I don't know why, but I hate mech anime. So are you talking about specifically, what's it called? Gundam? I've never seen it. I have a friend who's a big fan of that. I personally like two anime that have mechs, but the anime doesn't revolve around the mechs, you know. All Noah Zero and Code Geass. They're both really good anime, and they have action scenes with those mechs, but the story does not revolve around the use of those mechs. They're just like an add-on, like an extra weapon to have. And by mechs, it's more like think of it as a suit. They're Iron Man basically. They get inside the suit and it's like bigger. It's like a freaking Transformer, like the size. Like it's like the size of Bumblebee. And they just fight with it. That's what I mean by mechs. And I think it's similar in Gundam, but they're just like bigger. I like Code Geass. The story is really good. It is really good. That's exactly why I like Code Geass and All Noah Zero. Both of those main characters have a lot of similarities where they're very strategic. There you go. Everything's like a chess. Uh, everything's a game of chess in their head, in their minds. Everyone's a pawn, so it's a dark mentality to have, but for an anime, it makes it really interesting. There might be a One Punch Man character with similar name. Yeah, it is. I think it's like Kamen Rider. Yeah, like you said, Kamen Rider. No. Um, Moomin Rider, I think it is. Something like that. It's a weird name. Something Rider. It's a dude who rides a bike. I don't. He's not a. There you go, Moomin Rider. Something like that. He rides a bike and then he gets like freaking destroyed in like episode like 5, 6. He's just useless, and then like everybody's cheering him on even though he's useless. Yeah, Moomin Rider, something like that. I believe so. I haven't seen One Punch Man in like years, and I think I've only seen the first season. I don't think I've seen the second season. Ramen Rider, yes. And all he does is throw soft-boiled eggs at you. Some chashu. Didn't count that one, rib. Can anybody in the chat make or spell out Regigigas' cry? Moomin Rider sounds like a Kamen Rider reference, especially if you rode a bike. Is a bike also a Kamen Rider thing? No, Regigigas, not Reggie Rock, my guy. That's a very popular. But I don't think that's a Regigigas' cry. Especially the one from the movie, the one from the Hoopa movie. Motorcycles are a big part of Kamen Rider. When did Kamen Rider come out? Because if it came out before One Punch Man, then it probably is. It's like where they drew inspiration from, you know? It's like, yeah, let me throw a useless Power Ranger on a bike. It's like I said, he's human. He doesn't have any powers whatsoever. First Kamen Rider was like 1970. Jesus, 1975. Yeah, that's a lot older than I am. I don't think I'm familiar with any of the 1970s anime cartoons or whatever. The oldest cartoon that I know of, Tom and Jerry. That's what I grew up with. Rugrats, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh. I eat straight peanut butter? No. Dude, peanut butter and jelly sandwiches have to have more jelly than peanut butter for me. Like for me, peanut butter is just like a little, like a light coating on one bread. The other one, the jelly, it has to have like, the other bread has to have like, I want to say a fat layer of jelly. For some reason, peanut butter just dry. This just dries the hell out of my throat. And I feel like I need air. I'm just like, I feel like I just swallowed sand. Without the graininess, of course. It just makes my mouth and my throat feel super dry. And I don't like it. No, I'm not allergic to peanut butter. It's just I've never had any allergic reaction. I don't think I'm allergic to anything. I've only had a mild skin reaction to one thing, but I'm not going to talk about it on stream. And I'll tell you about it later. You personally. I could tell you. I'll tell you about it later. But No, I don't think I'm allergic to peanut butter because I'm like I said, I'm having peanut butter right now and I'm just fine. I'm eating a freaking peanut butter cookie. I really don't understand the argument between people who prefer crunchy peanut butter or smooth. What is it? Creamy? Creamy or what's the other one? Creamy or crunchy? I don't understand the fight between them. Like I don't care about. I don't have a preference. I don't really care. I could have either or. So I don't see the argument. Where's AJ Foster 14? I have no clue. AJ Foster 14 has not reported to chat yet. But it's okay. I have the rest of you guys here. Gonna head out. Have a great rest of your stream. Good luck on getting shining. Thank you very much, and thank you very much again for that raid as well. Hope you have a great rest of your night. It was nice seeing you in the chat. Hopefully, I'll make it to your stream next time. No, I like this one. I don't think I've heard this one before. It's called Whatever. Love it. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a Snuggies link in the chat one more time. Or 2 more times. I'm gonna turn up the volume on my headset because the songs are pop. Is he snug as a bug in a rug? That I don't know. And Snuggy's name is Jackie, so I don't think it's a he. Unless they say otherwise. I'm gonna make this song my ringtone. Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan's a freaking legend. There's this really good, from what I've heard, I haven't seen it. I heard there's this really good movie he was in called The Foreigner, and I haven't seen it, and I really need to see it before Netflix removes it. If they do, I'm gonna be super salty. I mean, he's a he. Jackie Chan, yes. And I was talking about this yesterday. I kind of want to watch Rush Hour, all the Rush Hour movies. And I just remember seeing the bloopers in the credits from Rush Hour 3. Did I count this last encounter? I did not. And be dumb. Adam Sandler. I'm not a huge Adam Sandler fan. I'll watch his movies here and there, but I won't go out of my way to be like, hey, let's definitely gotta go watch that movie. Like I've seen Grown Ups, that one's a really good one. Daddy Daycare's funny. Jack Black. I like Kung Fu Panda. It's probably like my second favorite animated movie. Or series, whatever you want to call it. Chris Pratt's pretty good. I like him. Guardians of the Galaxy, Parks and Rec. That's probably the 2 roles that I know him the best in. There's also that movie, Passengers. I like. Did really good work on that movie as well. It's pretty good. What else is there? Throw some more actors at me. Joe Mama. Yeah, I don't know about my mom. I don't watch many movies. You should. Why is it Yo Dad? Another comeback. Instead of like just Yo Mom or like Yo Mama, why not Your Dad or Your Daddy? Why isn't that more of an insult or like equally as much of an insult as Yo Mom? Okay, so I didn't count that last encounter, so this was 29. Rip. Apparently I am forgetting to count the encounters. The joke is women? Bruh. You're such a meme. Oh, I read it. If my dad will beat your ass, probably. Actually, no. I do have some skills. Come at me, bro. Catch these hands. I'm looking at chat, and right below it is all my cartridges of my my 3DS games, and I feel like just streaming that instead. Like, screw the Switch games. Let's just play some freaking some old 3DS games. Throw it back a couple years. Play some Sun and Moon, some X and Y, Heart Gold. My dad works manual labor, so he tripped. Is that fat ripped? I mean, you're making the implication that any person who works manual labor is ripped, fat and ribbed. Okay. What kind of manual labor? He transports wood. How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Does he know the answer to that? With the forklift, I had training for operating a forklift. I was supposed to train for it, or I did do my training, but I lost my job before they gave me the certification, like the actual copy of it, because it took them like 3 days to mail it out, and they mailed it to the to like my work site. So I feel like I got bamboozled on that. So they have my forklift certification. I mean, I passed the course. I can get my certification in high school. For forklift, I don't think there's a restriction on forklift certification. Like, same for CPR, first aid, AED. I don't think there's an age limit. I don't think you have to be a certain age in order to get them or be able to take the course. a show. Got mine in collage. But yeah, I have my AED first aid, CPR certification. I have security guard card. I have my level 1 fingerprint clearance card because I used to work with kids at a daycare. Let me see. I've had my food handler's card since I was like 16. Yeah, having a food handler's card was like a requirement for me because I took culinary arts in college. So, uh, yeah. You can get in our welding class and if food and culinary. Yeah, that's what I had. I feel like welding would be a good career to have. Are you still accepting girlfriend applications? Yes. I put it on my Instagram story, on my personal Instagram story because I crap. Now that I'm thinking about it, I haven't been active on my on the channel Instagram account at all whatsoever. That's because the shinies are very different and I haven't really been posting anything. And then I feel like I need to make a TikTok to be able to post videos. I don't know, but I don't want TikTok. I feel like TikTok's trash. I had to get my forklift certification through my job. I've had a few jobs where I had to operate different kinds of forklifts. I know how to use a pallet jack. We have an automotive class, so you can do all the oil changes and shit. Oil changes are easy. Brake pad changes, tire swaps, those are easy. That's like basic maintenance on your car. Like, I'm stupid, and even I know how to do that. Change a tire, change the oil, get yourself some of that premium air for your tires. Where do I submit my application? You already have my Snap, dude. You're in the DMs on the Discord. Oh, nice! Look at me forgetting the game calendar. Song change. Sure, why not? Bop. Back at my old job, I always told all my employees, whenever your job offers to pay for certain things like forklift certification, take it. For one, they're paying for it. Two, you're technically getting out of work for a little bit and you're getting paid. So let's just say, for example, instead of having you go to work, you go to work for us specifically back then. You would clock in, you would go take that course, and you're getting paid to learn that stuff because you're going to be using that experience at work. And a lot of the times, you didn't even do it. So that's the second thing. The third thing would be, if you have that certification and you leave, you now have that certification to add to your resume in case you want a different job. Just because you got that certification there doesn't mean that that certification is only good for you while you're there. It's going to be good for you everywhere, no matter where you go, because you're certified. They taught you, but you're taking that knowledge with you. You don't know how your generation will survive. Um, when I was in high school, I had a weird mentality. It was that the generation, the class after mine. So like I graduated 2016. The class that graduated 2017. That's the last class to have like hope for, because anybody after that was just stupid. They were all extremely immature. Um, you ever see those TikToks or those videos on Instagram of like people making TikToks like in the hospital? Like that's exactly what they would do. Like that's the kind of people that like they're gonna be, and it's super sad. It's like, dude, you have no future. I don't see them doing anything like professional level or career level to get them far in life. They don't seem like the type of people that could hold a job for that long. High schoolers are immature. It is. They are. But like I said, I feel like the class after mine, like anything after graduating class of 2018 and after, there's no hope for them. I wish them the best. I don't know what they're gonna do with their lives. I just lost hope for them. Oh, nice. I didn't count that last one either. Like for example, what happened today at work? Um, what's the term that this generation is using for the ability to having the ability to pick up girls? Like for example, oh, I sound like such a freaking boomer when I say this. When I was in middle school, the um, the word was swag. Like, oh, you got swag, you know. That was like middle school words, middle school terms. The word swag obviously died out, and now it's Riz, right? Apparently, the younger kids are now using the word aura. Like aura, like someone's aura, like another word for vibe. Like I was at work today, and like this group of like 7 kids walked past us, and this little kid asks me and my coworker, "Hey yo, do I have aura?" And we're like, "Huh?" In my head, I was like, "Aura? Like, what the fuck? Do I look like a Lucario to you? Like, does it look like I could see this shit?" Like, nah, dude. Like, what are you talking about? And then he just stares at me for a bit, and then my coworker looks at me, and he was like, "Bro, what's aura?" And the kid immediately says, like, "Oh, like I can pick up girls," and we're like, "No, nah." I was like, "Keep walking, dude." Sound like such a boomer talking about kids these days, dude. Well, it's true. Can you guys believe that it's been less than an hour since I started stream? You do not know how much I'm craving a freaking Pepsi right now. Oh, I was talking about Instagram earlier. So the reason I was talking about Instagram earlier, just laughed so hard I woke up my brother. Was it something I said? Am I funny? Teehee. um, the reason why I mentioned Instagram earlier, it's because it was regarding the girlfriend application you mentioned, Lonely. So when I was or before I went to work today, I saw this video that I saved and then I added to my story while I was on my lunch. Um, there's this girl who's complaining about liking Asians and how the Asians don't notice Latinos, Latinas, and then there's an Asian guy who's like, it's like, you're dumb, like you're stupid, like Asians and Latinos make the best combination ever. And I was like, I agree, because I'm Hispanic, Latin, Latino, whatever, and I was like, I need an Asian in my life. That's like legit my type. And I just thought it was super funny, so I was like, yeah, you're kind of right. Like that girl's dumb. She don't know what she's talking about. When it comes to like food culture, the way they're raised, parents, I need no one, bro. Everybody needs someone. Some just know how to disguise it or hide it. I can't. Your name literally describes me. You ever heard the song Mr. Lonely? Yeah. When it comes to food, nothing beats Mexican food. There are some that come close. Like personally, I love Korean food. Korean, Japanese, Vietnamese. I've had like one Brazilian dish before. Puerto Rican food is really good. They have a lot of seafood, but it's really freaking good. There's one particular type of Asian cuisine that uses a lot of the same spice. Like it's always like the same chili oil. Like I feel like it's always a specific chili, like chili flakes, sesame seeds, some type of onion, soy sauce, and like hot oil, and they just like mix it all together. Maybe some salt in there, garlic. But I feel like everything has that. Like that's a staple in every single meal. That oil, that chili oil. And it might be Japanese or Chinese, one of the two. So, but it's always the same ingredients on that oil. I've had it in like ramen before, and it's pretty good. I've had it with pot stickers, gyoza. Those are pretty good. Who likes egg rolls? The reason I mentioned egg rolls is because a long time ago, there was a restaurant that I worked at that had an item on the menu, an appetizer, called macarons. It was basically bacon, mac and cheese inside of an egg roll. And they were actually pretty good. You live on egg rolls. I like Japanese breakfast. What would be Japanese breakfast like? Eggs? Egg drop soup? You live egg roll? Oh, he lives egg roll. I live seafood. I need to go to a Korean barbecue on my days off. There's one where I work at, but I heard it's expensive and not worth it. I was like, ugh, I don't know. Heard one kid trying to convince someone else that 1 minute was 100 seconds, not 60, because his microwave would change 60 seconds to one. Bruh. Dude, what the hell? What a freaking troll. I life egg. No, my egg rolls are alive, bruh. Oh, that's pretty good. And then I was tempted to say microwave. I don't know if you've seen that video on Instagram where I don't know if she's British or Australian, but she's like doing this cooking tutorial, and she's like, now we're gonna put it in the microwave for like 10 seconds, and someone's like, I'm never saying microwave the same. I'm gonna say it microwave from now on. So now I tease my friend and say it that way. You left your food in the microwave. I normally call it Chef Mike because I used to tease my brother with it. My younger brother used to live with me, and he doesn't know how to cook. So I would always tell people, like, like I have to cook for my brother, and they're like, why doesn't he cook for himself? I was like, he doesn't know how to cook, and he has a personal chef, Chef Mike. It's like Chef Mike, yeah, Chef Microwave. Like, oh, I think I need to check this one real quick because I think I counted it. Okay, I'm good. Good. How many days are in a year? 365, 366 on a leap year. Wait, this year was a leap year, wasn't it? This was the year we had a February 29th. Egg. I also meant that the generation right now has the highest illiteracy, not illegibility. My dyslexia kicked in, damn. I do like Italian food, but only when it's made in Italy or by an actual Italian. Some of the Italian-inspired dishes like Olive Garden here in the U.S. don't hold up. I agree. It's kind of the exact same reason why I don't go to any restaurants that are considered Mexican food. So like if a restaurant, like for example, there's a very popular restaurant nearby is it's called Filiberto's, and then they also changed the first letter. So there's also uh, Riliberto's and like Umberto's. There's a bunch of freaking Bertos basically, and they're all Mexican food. If I want Mexican food, bro, I'll cook at home. Like I'm freaking Mexican. I could cook. I have all my mom's recipes. Like I know them off the top of my head. Like any Mexican food I want, I can make it. So I don't go to Mexican food restaurants because it's same rule apply to that. It's not cooked by Mexicans, so it's not the same. It's very different. Like most of the salsas in those places are disgusting. The guacamole is disgusting, and the food doesn't compare to what I can make at home. It's very low quality. I don't know how to explain it. $365 and 6 hours. It's more like 364 and 3/4 in a year. Because yeah, on leap years we have one more day. We have an additional day, February 29th. No, no, get away. Wait. Cool. I'm gonna let you guys finish that discussion in the chat. Talking about leap years. All I know is that it's weird for people who are born on February 29th, and how every 4 years they consider themselves to be only 1 year. When, like, so for example, somebody who is 12 years old will be like, "Oh, I'm 3." Like, "Oh my God, you were born on a leap day." Okay, dude, you're cool. I could already see them when they're freaking turn 21 and they want to drink. Like, nah, dude, you're 5. You're a minor. When you're trying to get your driver's license at 16, dude, you're 4. What do you mean? You can't get your license yet? You're too young for this. Guys, just change the subject. I'm gonna have to pull up the Thomas Shelby Peaky Blinders voice. No fucking fighting. Do we have any Amiibo or Funko Pop collectors in the chat? Pineapple on pizza. That's the most I will disrespect an Italian, because I do like it. I do like pineapple on pizza. Only Hawaiian pizza though. Any other pizza? No. I am okay with pineapple on pizza. On only that pizza. Any other pizza? No. Oh, didn't count it. Like it only with ham? Ah, that hurt my throat. I had to sneeze and it's pain. But yeah, pineapple on pizza, yes. Only on that Hawaiian pizza, that's it. Nowhere else. You're not gonna get a three meat pizza with pineapple, like, not done. You don't do that. You don't get a veggie pizza with pineapple, not. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Or a chicken Alfredo pizza with freaking pineapple. Anyhow, I had pizza today. There's this. I'm pretty sure I mentioned it last stream, but yesterday I had a pizza that tasted like a freaking breakfast burrito, and it was actually pretty good. Shine, Gigas. Don't just raw XD at me. Ah, crap, I forgot I had clothes in the washer. Okay, so in a bit, I'm gonna have to go throw my clothes in the dryer, just to give you guys a little heads up. Does anybody know of any jobs that pay me to read books? That's all I want to do for the rest of my life. Just read books. Click. Why is there only a Nido King on the bottom screen, not the top screen? I'm in the same spot, bro. I'm like looking at the same thing. Literally. Yo, I clicked the home button. Ow, 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 ow. I think something just like bit my freaking heel. Not my heel, my ankle? My tendon? As a space fanatic, I won't use Land of the Science. Oh god. Stop it. Change the subject, dog. Let it go. Let it go. Yeah, you apologize to me right now, Snappy. Yoink. Alright, I'm gonna do this encounter, and then I'm gonna go get the I'm gonna go do laundry stuff. Love that. Oh my god. You said you're in bed already, so you're probably falling asleep. My love language gauge is bitter. Bitry. That's funny. I'm on my computer? Oh, okay. I'll be right back. I need to go change, throw my freaking laundry in the dryer. BRB. Bambi is back. Sorry, it took a little longer. I had to give some attentions to the dogs and the cats. Dude, my roommate is making me a burger. He's making me a burger. Do you guys believe that? I need to go back to the gym. This job and the deep fresh Sean is making me put on weight. I don't like it. Berber mate? Yeah. I walked into the kitchen and he's making himself a burger. Well, he already has one on his plate. He's making himself a second one. And he's gonna make me mine. And I was like, ooh, I'll take it. He's like, you want a burger? I was like, I'll take a burger. Song skip. Sure. Those crumble cookies were like super sweet. Oh, counter. Before I forget. Not China. Eat the cookies. Apparently nobody's allergic to peanut butter. Everyone likes peanut butter. Okay. This might be really stupid, but Lonely or Nomad, I'm assuming one of you guys knows the answer to this. I've heard this term before, but I'm not gonna lie, I do not know what it is. Well, pretty much admitting it to everyone on the internet. What the hell is a fiscal year? What do they mean by that term? Fiscal. Like I've seen it used many times, like when it comes to like budgeting, like oh by the next fiscal year. Like what do you mean by fiscal year? What is a fiscal year? Why not just say right? It's just at the end of the year. It's like a seasonal thing. It's like work related or like what the heck, you know? Debayo. No, I'm not assuming that you don't know. I'm assuming they would know since they were talking about calendars and Nomad just said Julian year. That's another freaking thing I don't know. Julian year. I didn't know Julians had their own year. I counted that one. Cool. This is the one thing I hate about checking on the stream, like checking back on the stream. It just pauses it. I feel like that's something I could have just Googled. Bruh. Sir, what are you doing? A 12-month period that companies and governments use for financial reports. Got it. Okay, well, I've had a conversation with someone and it was just a casual conversation, like between friends. They weren't talking about any financials, and somebody did use that term. So like the business version of like anniversaries, basically. So for example, let's just say you open up a business today. That would be the start of your fiscal year. So your fiscal year would be up in June next year. By the end of the fiscal year, that would be it. Is that the correct way of using it? It applies to you specifically, or to that business, that period of time, 12-month period. That makes mutual sense. My God, I have a lot of dishes in my room. Not a lot. I have a freaking plate and a wine glass. Bottle that I need to throw away. Come on. Some people just like sounding fancy, using big complicated words that us low IQ people do not understand. Or me, low IQ people. Me. Whistling messes with your mic. Oh, I was gonna say I know, but I didn't know that. It's a habit that I have. I'm sorry. Like fission? Burr. I just hope that the shiny Regigigas doesn't pop up when I'm drinking water, because I will probably just spit it out, ruin my keyboard, even if I have another one, and insurance on this one. Fancy words only fanatics know. Oi! Thank you. Time dilation is very scary. Dolation? Never heard of that one before. Dolation? Fission is a fancy word. What's it mean? Google. And isn't it a science term? I'm pretty sure I heard that term. I heard the word fission in my biology class or chemistry. My chemistry class, one of the two. Yeah, I haven't seen that word, so I'm assuming they're two different. Fission? Fission? crap. See, now that Snappy told me about the whistling messing with my mic, I need to stop myself from whistling. I haven't heard this one, so let's see. Or it's basically a word for splitting, fission, like atoms. Teehee. It's reproductive and nuclear. Yo, what's up, Flint? Welcome on to the streams. Good to see you. It's been quite some time. Dude, my roommate made me a Berber. And it's gonna be cold by the time I end stream to eat it. I messed. I done goofed. Should have waited a bit. It's been so long, it has been. Right? It's mainly my fault because my lack of streaming, but I'm getting back into it. I'm getting back into it. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well too. You know, I remember your name. I just don't remember, cause like I'm all over the place, so I can't remember whose channel I remember you from. It's either Jer's or Mark's. Just me the guy. I think Mark recently changed his name, like Mark Moogie Mad, or I don't know. I don't know which. I know him by Mark Mini Mad, so I don't know what he goes by now. I've seen it in multiple channels, but I also watched it before I saw your another chat. Gotcha. Yeah, your name is not easily forgettable. Yeah, I'm all over the place. Sub to over 950 people, like live streamers, so I get a lot of notifications. I'm all over the place. I watch what I can while I can. Specifically Pokemon. Aurelius, okay, yeah, I'm subbed to him. He does stream extremely early for me because of different time zones, but seen his stuff here and there. If I'm not mistaken, the last time I remember watching his channel, it's like 2 a.m. for me, and then he ends at like 5, 6 a.m. So I'm like, Jesus, like that's my sleeping times, bro. We still shiny hunting though. Looking for the Gigas. Just refuses to show up. Still under odds, so I shouldn't be complaining, but still. Chat, did I count this one? I did not. Yeah, I didn't. Dumb. MB time dilation is basically time is not the same everywhere. Like if you go in a place where space-time is curved more or less, you will be a different age than someone on Earth. I know. I actually saw a video on this not too long ago. It was somebody asking. Oh no, I know exactly what you mean. There was somebody asking some like almost like what's it called? Like an interrogation where somebody asks him, how old is a person born in 1928? Like, are they still alive or are they dead? And he's like, yes, they're still alive. What day? Doesn't matter. And then he tells him the date, and then it's like, oh, well, what time? And he's like, where are they from? It's like, because if somebody born in California on October 10th at 10 p.m. They are this age, but if they are in New York, they're 3 hours ahead. That makes them a day older. Like, oh, so yeah, it's different. Time zones, they suck. I don't really care for people picking one. Yo, what's up, Abba? Yo, Banjo. Banjo's the name of my roommate's cat. It's the honey mustard bear, yeah. The other day was Pooh. I'm resetting for Dialga on BSP, hatching for Sobble on Sword and Shield, and hatching for Cinderpoint Oshawott on Scarlet. What the heck? How many Switch do you have? Jesus. Resetting for Dialga on BDSP 1, hatching Sobble on Sword and Shield 2, hatching for Cinderpoint and Oshawott on Scarlet and Violet. So at least 3. Dude, I don't even think I can multitask that much. Have 2 Switch Lights and a regular. The only Switch Lite that I will ever have, when I find it and when I have the money for it, is the diamond, the BDSP one, the one with Palkia and Dialga in the back. I really want that one. I thought you had to catch them to see them if they're shiny, or is that not the legends? Every shiny I've gotten from raids were only noticeable shiny after I caught them. In Dynamax Adventures, yes, you have to catch them first. This is not Dynamax Adventures. This is just a den that you spawn Regigigas in by having all the other 5 Regis in your party. So I have the Regis right here. Top ones are shiny. So by having all the 5 Regis on your party, you throw a wishing piece in there, and you get the Regigigas to spawn. It's not a Dynamax Adventure. Someone bought the Switch with an OLED screen and then runs better than the regular OLED Switch. Run better how? Oh, Apple left already? Ooh, 888. 888. Stay, Berber, stay. Doing Dynamax Adventure for Circuitry, you see it. Wait, doing Dynamax Adventure for Circuitry, you see Platinum and Victory Road. Wait, ¿qué? Dynamax for Circuitry, Dynamax for Yuxi, Platinum and Victory Road, Heart Gold for Dunsparce, and Alpha Sapphire for Starter Mudkip. So you switched it on me halfway through, what the hell? Dynamax for Circuitry, Dynamax for... Platinum in Victory Road, Heart Gold for Dunsparce. So Mudkip and Alpha Sapphire, yes. Dunsparce is in Heart Gold, right? And Victory Road in Platinum. And on your Switch, you're doing Dynamax Adventures for Yuxi and Circuitry. That, like, mind me so much. You see, if I had that much going on, I wouldn't be able to pay attention to chat. And I'd rather keep talking to chat. Better color gradient, slightly better battery life, and overall somehow look better. Nice. I like the OLED, don't get me wrong. What I don't like is how freaking stupid annoying it is to open up the cartridge slot. The little thing that pops up to put in the cartridge in the Switch. It's super freaking annoying to open. Every time I open it, I feel like I'm gonna break it. I swear it just hard triggers me. Oh crap. That Berber is super good. And that bottom bun is like crisp. I have a second broken switch to hard mod some or have a second broken switch to hard mod someday. I'm gonna homebrew my 3DS after I finish modding another GBC and GBASP. GBC and Game Boy SP. Game Boy Color. Did I count this? I did. Oh, that technology is too fancy for me. I don't think I can do all that. A really long time ago, before I got the, is that too loud? Is it just too loud for me? Anyhow, what was I saying? Before I got the 3DS capture card, it's loud. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just changed the song and noises. Anyhow, before I got the 3DS capture card, a friend of mine homebrewed my 3DS so that I could be able to stream it via infrared, but I couldn't do soft resets on it, so I couldn't reset on X and Y. It was a little sad, so I was like, nah, I can't. I have to lower it on my mixer. There you go. This is one of the good songs in this this mix. DM you pictured? Yeah, I got it. I haven't seen it because I have someone else's stream on my phone. Oh, I didn't cut this one. That was smooth. I wish all my encounters were like that smooth. I don't know if I want to watch some more Rising of Shield Hero tonight after stream ends, or if I want to watch it tomorrow morning because I don't know what time I'll wake up. I heard the whole DS thing can be hard to mod if you have like no experience in modding. That's why I'm taking my time before I play my Broken Fire Emblem Awakening 3DS. Won't be hard though. I hope so. Um, Professor Merrill, they were in the chat earlier. Might still be lurking. I'm not sure. Um, you managed to make some sort of device that he connected the because he has a broken DS Lite with like no top screen. They basically did a some sort of device that lets him connect Switch Pro controller to use as the main controller for the DS, and then he also managed to wire that to his monitor through that same device. So he has a bottom screen of a 3DS Lite using his computer monitor as the top screen, and he's playing it with a Switch Pro controller. Thought that was pretty cool. I wouldn't be able to do that though. Aren't the ribbon cables like the super sensitive ones? Bulldog just woke up howling. I've never heard her howl before. Dude, howling dogs are cute, especially when they're puppies. It's like the most adorable thing you could hear from them. Jesus, we went through the freaking 800 encounters quick. Like from 800 to 900, it was super fast. I've seen people repair broken DSIs into basically a functional Game Boy, but in a DSi show with extra stuff. That's pretty cool. I would have that. I do have a DS Lite that is the top screen is broken, and I could use the bottom screen as a Game Boy player, but it's just that my A button doesn't work either. So I can't get far into the game to select L as my A button. So got screwed. Yeah, I heard they're extremely sensitive, and you have to be really careful of them because they break easily. One of my Joy-Cons broke recently, and I opened it up to see what the insides look like the motherboard and stuff like that. And I saw one of those cables, and I was like, "Oh, these are like the super sensitive because they're so tiny, and like they break easily." So I was like, "Nope, yeah, I'd rather not mess with this kind of stuff. Rather not like mod it on my own, have somebody else do it for me, somebody who knows what they're doing." Like I don't even trust myself swapping the internal battery of a game cartridge. Like you know how Game Boy Color games, or basically all the Game Boy games, they have internal batteries. I don't trust myself swapping those out. I have steady hands, but yeah, no. Joy-Cons are weird on the inside. I've had to open up a couple for maintenance and to replace the joysticks. See, I wish I knew how to do that sometimes because I've had to replace mine, but I mean replace them. Whenever my joysticks were messed up, I just replaced the whole thing. I threw it away and I replaced the whole thing. I didn't count that one. Rip. Did now. Had to replace a couple old Game Boy card batteries, so I saved my original Pokemon Crystal cartridge that way. Not me. I don't have any of my Game Boy Color cartridges anymore. I never owned gold. I only owned silver and crystal. But I sold them like years ago, like middle school. After elementary school, like during the summer vacation between elementary school and middle school, I had this phase where I was like, I need to mature. I'm not gonna play Pokemon games anymore. Like, this is for kids. I'm not a kid anymore. And I freaking got rid of all my Pokemon games. Like at the time, I only had, I want to say, like Game Boy stuff. I had like Fire Red, Emerald, Sapphire, Ruby, Crystal, or Silver. I know I owned them both, but I only had one at a time. Like I had Crystal, and I don't know what happened to it. And then I had Silver, or the other way around. I had Silver. I don't know what happened to it, and then I got Crystal. Point being, I sold it off for stupid cheap, and I was super salty. And then later on, I found out that I was like, bro, like these kids in middle school are like still kids. I was like, why can't I? I was like, whatever. So I started buying all my stuff back little by little. And then I had the same thing again in high school, where I was like, I have a job now. I'm responsible. I need to buy a car. I need to get a girlfriend. I don't have time for stupid games. And I sold everything. And then there I was, like a dumbass, buying everything back years later. Did the same thing in my 7th grade year, all my games and all my cards. When I was in, I want to say 5th grade. Yeah, when I was in 5th or 6th grade, I can't remember. That was when I had Pokemon cards. My mom was going through like a really tough time in her life, and she resorted to religion, and she had a very religious friend of hers who promised to come over and cleanse the house. And I had my Pokemon cards. She looked at my cards and cried. She made like so many weird exaggerating noises that I've never heard. And I was like, what are you being so dramatic about? And she looks to my mom and she's like, these cards are the devil. They are opening gates into your world and letting in bad spirits affect your life and all this crap. And my mom, believing all that stuff, she ripped all my cards and threw them away. And I was like, bro, this card was worth like $120. I was salty, but oh well. If it makes you feel better, Mom. And the part that sucks about it is that once my mom started feeling like better about like what she was going through, like once she in other words got over it, and she went on living her life, like years later, she started thinking like, oh, that was a bunch of crap from that lady. And I was like, oh, you ripped up my cards because that lady said that Pokemon is the devil. I was like, thanks, Mom. And she's like, I'm sorry I ripped your cards, but I'm not buying you more. It's like, gee, thanks. Well, where's that lady so I can go charge her? Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald also have batteries. Fire Red, Leaf Green don't need them since they don't have internal clocks. I grew up on Pokemon. My first game was my older brother's Red version, which was when I was 3 years old. Nice. I had a copy of Blue, which was a hand me down from my second cousin. Basically, it was technically my dad's cousin's child, which in turn is my second cousin. My dad threw my DSi in the trash once, and it was the one that I bought myself. Dude, that sucks. Remember the point in my life my mom tried to make me Catholic, and looking back, I was getting kidnapped. Kidnapped by who? My parents would take my Game Boys and 3DS when I was parent, but I always kept them back to play. You see, my mom tried to do that, but I was too good at finding things. My mom hid my stuff, I would find it within like hours. So let's just say, for example, my mom, I refused to wash the dishes, or I didn't take a shower and go to bed on time. She would take my Game Boy, my DS, whatever, and hide it somewhere. 30 minutes to like 2 hours later, I already had it. I was like, no, you suck at hiding things, mom. I'm sorry. There's only one time when my mom bamboozled me, and she got me good. It was my 64. Me and my two brothers, we shared a Nintendo 64. And at the time, I was the one who played it the most. I was in 3rd grade. I was freaking, what, 9 years old? 8, 9 years old? I would be the one who would stay up late playing Nintendo 64, freaking Pokemon Stadium, the GOAT. And I would wake up late to go to school, or I wouldn't want to wake up. And then, freaking, the next time they had a parent-teacher conference, my mom shows up to school with that 64 in a bag, and just like, oh, since he's behaving so bad at home, I brought a gift for your kids, teacher. Here you go. And she gives our freaking 64 to my teacher's kids, and I was like, you didn't. And then this was like, I want to say 2 months before school ended, like for the year, like before we went on summer vacation. And my teacher actually took it, but it was all a plan. It was just it was staged in front of me. The plan was to eventually get it back. She was just using it against me so that I would finish the year on good terms, basically. It worked, but I was like, damn, you got me good. Black van every Sunday pulls up. My mom shows me in there. 9/11, yeah, she unplugs my internet. Rip. Okay, to be fair, what do you think would happen? What's the first thing that comes to mind that would happen if the internet shut down for a week? Or if we wake up tomorrow and the internet doesn't exist anymore? What do you think would happen? I'd go fishing. I swear, I would become religion and pray for whoever's lives revolve around the internet. I'm sorry if you're a TikToker. I'm sorry if you are a internet celebrity. There goes your career, my guy. Find a paper map and drive to my girlfriend's house. Wait, first of all, does your girlfriend live that far for you to need a map? And if she's your girlfriend, do you not know the way to her house already? Nani? She lives 3 hours away. Newly moved there. Ooh. I would say write down the directions. Yes, dude. Banks? Live in Texas and she lives in Oklahoma? Oof, dude, that's far. How many people would lose their jobs because the internet doesn't exist anymore? The economy would just crash. Yeah, based off how you say it, if you're in Texas and she's only 3 hours away in Oklahoma, you must be both close to the border. Like state border wise. All the influencers would lose their fame. All the TikTokers, all the YouTubers, all the Twitches. All the Instagrams. There would be a kid rebellion. Kid rebellion? What the hell is a kid rebellion? When you say kid rebellion, the first thing that comes to mind is like, I picture a little 7-year-old throwing his iPad at his mom. What's the Wi-Fi password? Why'd you change the Wi-Fi password? iPad kids? Yeah, there you go. Their tablets. Ooh, online school? College? Oof. Oof, my dude. There goes your credits. There goes your presentation. You're gonna have to start communicating with people via freaking Telegram. Beep, beep, beep. No, that's Morse code. Beep, 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 beep. Yeah, internet would ruin not having internet would ruin a lot of things. Oh, how we take the interwebs for granted. We'll still be able to use landlines, that's true. True that, true that. Wait, hold on, I gotta check something. would have to remember the phone numbers again. I know one of my roommates' phone numbers off the top of my head. I know my mom's, I know my dad's, I know my brother's. Um, dude, I still remember one, my grandma's number. She passed away already, but the phone number she had to her apartment, and my uh, my house number when I lived in those same apartments when I was in elementary school. You guys can go ahead and dial these numbers now. I don't care. But my grandma's number was. I just remember it was in the form of an X. Her actual number. It was the area code's 928, and it was 373-9515. I'm giving you guys my dead grandma's number, and then my house number 3290222. Teehee. Call those numbers now. I dare you. See who answers. Because I don't have those numbers anymore. Neither does my grandma. Ooh, someone messaged me on the Instagrams. Imagine if you could text on landlines. I need to reorganize my amiibos. Every time I move my desk with the TV, yeah, because the TV moves like angles, like side to side, and it messes up my amiibos every time. It just like slides them off. You make random noises all the time, the boops and the whistles. I do. It's a habit of mine. It's a way of keeping myself distracted, and it's kind of what I do when I am trying to think of what to say. I always do the boops and the whistles, like the little or the whistling, because I'd rather make those noises than I don't like did I count this one? I did. Cool. I like the Link amiibo. That's Link's Awakening. The very cartoony looking one. Is that the one you're referring to? How many conversations do you think I've made in this chat? A lot. I don't know if I made that obvious, but I sort of rely on chat to keep me talking. I'm terrible at commentating because when I'm playing games on my own, I do not talk. I am playing games while I have something to watch on Hulu, Netflix, anime, something. I don't talk to myself when I'm playing games. I picked that up a little bit just to sound entertaining, I guess. Yeah, the cartoony chibi style Link, yes. I don't have that one. The only links that I do have is Toon Link because he's my main. He's one of my mains in Smash, and I have the Tears of the Kingdom Link. I used to have the Link, the Smash Link from Smash 4, and I had the Link that's on the horse from Breath of the Wild, but I gave those away to my friend when I moved because when I moved, I went through another I need to grow up and stop playing games phase, and I sold everything. I sold my Switch and all my games, and I gave him the amiibos because he bought most of the Switch stuff off of me, and I gave him the amiibos. And when I bought them back from him, he chose to keep those because he uses them a lot, and Zelda's his favorite series, so he has them displayed. But I was only able to get Toon Link, which was my main in Smash, and then I eventually bought Link, Zelda, and Ganon from Tears of the Kingdom when they came out, and I plan on using them. It took me so long to get Sheik from Smash. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I need to check something. I heard something fall and I had to go check on it because it sounded a lot like a glass item I have in the bathroom, but it wasn't it. I talk to myself while I play. If I'm going through tasks I need to do, the only time I've ever spoken to myself in games is Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee because they straight up give me anger issues. I'm really good at starting conversation, but that makes me sound annoying IRL because I can't shut up and if I go off topic. So I'm the opposite. I'm terrible at keeping a conversation going. I could talk about anything. No topic of conversation bothers me, but I can't keep a conversation going. I have these, I'm pretty sure I put it on the Discord before. I have these two cards, these set of cards that basically, I use them to get to know people and have interesting topics to talk about because that's what they are. They're just topics of conversation. I wish pre-ordering Age of Calamity actually came with an amiibo instead of a keychain. Like, but dude, that would have been pretty cool. But let's be real, pre-order rewards are never that good. Do you have two voices in your head? Are you talking about like having a little good side and bad side, like the little angel and devil shit sitting on your shoulder? Is that what you're referring to? I don't think I'm that crazy. I have a voice and images in my head. See, I make the joke about voices in my head when I'm in a VC with too many people, or when I'm watching a stream and they have people in their VC. So, like for example, if Flint is streaming and Lonely and Nomad are in the VC, I'd come in and be like, "Hello, Flint." High voices in Flint's head. Yo, Uni, what's up? Uni, welcome on in. It's good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. I've been seeing all your art every time I go on Twitter -AKX. I don't think I could ever get used to calling it X. I'll just call it Twitter like forever. Oh, and we also have so many mutual friends on Snap that you keep coming up as one of my suggested friends. I'm like, would it be weird? The reason I have a hard time reading is because my inner monologue causes my reading to delay. For me, it's the Hispanic in me. So I see words and I read them in my head, but my voice is trying to mash them all together at once. So I'm reading something, I'm like, that's just honestly what I sound like. So if I didn't slow down to read your message, like for example, the message that says about pre-ordering of Age of Calamity, I would have been like, which pre-ordering Age of Calamity actually came from instead of teaching like what? That's literally what I would sound like if I read that for the first time without slowing myself down. I read, I try to read and say it out loud in at the same time while my brain is still processing what it even says. So I'm like, what did I just read? What did I just say? It doesn't make sense. Had to get rid of Snap sadly to make space for my phone. That makes sense. This is why I hate okay, I don't even know the name for it. I just hate all the stuff having to do with so many apps. Like for example, this job that I have, it's it has me download one app to check my hours. It has me download another app to add my direct deposit information. It has me download another app for like emergency contacts. It's for everything. Every stupid little thing has you download some sort of app, and I'm like, why? Like, stop. Put it all in one. To some extent, my life, my phone was mainly just half work apps. It's stupid, and I hate that. And I also hate that QR crap. It will scan this QR code, and shove it up your ass, dude. No. I read syllabus shift that same. Except mine comes out all jumbled up. I just spit out the whole alphabet. I'm usually pretty darn good at reading now. Now though, okay. I can only do that with my poetry books. My poetry books, I feel like I go through them super quick. Um, every time I'm reading them, I just open one up, read it, and I'm like, oh, I felt that one. Like that was immediate. That's how good it is. I just hate that we can't have enough storage for photos, vids, apps, and all the updates. Yeah. Do you have an iPhone by any chance? Just download a keyboard because I hate Samsung keyboard. What do you mean by downloading a keyboard? Like, just is it like organized differently? I haven't had my phone for too long. I think I've had it for like less than 6 months. I've had it for about 3 or 4 months, maybe at most. The phone that I have right now, and I still can't get used to the keyboard. And then also because it's tinier, it's like smaller than my previous phone. So I feel like my hands are closer together, and like my thumbs just don't get that feeling for the new keyboard yet. I already counted this. Stupid. Yo, what's up? Is it G Dane or Dane, or do I just call you 001? 01. I'm sorry. What do I call you? Dane. Welcome on into the stream. It's good to have you here. Shiny hunting Gigas. It's taking its time. Dane works? Okay, so thank you. Complicated names in my head. Google keyboard because Samsung keyboard just sucks so bad I downloaded something I'm used to. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't I've never downloaded a keyboard before, so I don't know what you're talking about. I've only done this app called Zedge that lets you search for better ringtones and better screensavers. It's short for Great Dane. Gotcha. Do you happen to have a Great Dane? see you post videos as well. Shorts specifically. Got a shiny Bombardier yesterday after I did a Terra raid. So, was the Bombardier a Terra raid shiny, or was it just after you did a Terra raid? I hope you get it. I got mine in Pogo. Oh, I need to get mine in this one so that I could just transfer to home and leave it in the boxes forever. It's for the living decks that I'm working on. You can put images on keyboards to make it darker or lighter, or cat pictures or landscape on red on the eyes. You know what I'm gonna do? It's because this is something I wanted to do on my actual keyboard, like from my computer. I want to get unknown stickers and put it over the keys, or just swap out the keys to have the unknown letters. Is it possible to do that from my phone? In shiny Regigigas, you'll have the whole set. I am only missing Regigigas. Honestly, no idea. I didn't know it was a shiny because the only thing that changed color was its beak and its legs. Well, if I'm not mistaken, it doesn't have the red beak. It has like a black beak, right? And it's like more like a it looks like a black and white. Like if you were to switch your screen colors to black and white, like grayscale, that's what the shiny Bombardier looks like. Could probably get someone to make a custom one for you. Are you talking about the keyboard in the like for your phone, or are you talking about the keyboard for your like my actual keys, my keyboard, my PC keyboard? Because for the keyboard, my PC keyboard, I'm pretty sure I could just like go to Staples and print out like stickers, and then just stick them on the keys. They won't last long, but still. A custom keyboard would be nice. I think I just need to prioritize on a better microphone first, because right now I'm just using the microphone for my headset, and I would much rather have a microphone that's like stationary. I don't think it'd be possible to have like an arm with the microphone because I move around way too much. They will peel off, so I suggest an artist. That's another option. But for somebody to paint over my keyboard, it'd be a little risky. You know, liquids. Yeah, no self promote or anything, but I wanted to make a whole compilation of getting them all. But I lost some of the footage. Unfortunately, RIP, dude. I had something similar. So if I remember correctly, I streamed all the Reggie hunts. Regidraco being the longest so far. I will never forget this encounter. 11,528. That's how long it took me to get Regidraco. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I got it when I had it on inverted colors. And I think I overcounted this one. Give me a sec, I need to check back and see if I counted this one or not. Okay, no, I'm good. It's at 44. I need to learn how to do digital art. There you go, right here. Wait, it's not this one? It's... Ah, there it is. Am I console screen colors? What the hell is that? It's blind, everyone. At least this screen looks pretty cool. Jesus. Not bad. I just had the shiny Regigigas footage, but I had the rest. My shiny Regigigas was under 12 soft resets. Nice. I didn't. I only got lucky with one of them. I feel like for the Regis, everybody gets lucky with one, and then and then there's one that's super quick, three of them that are mid, and the other, um, and the last one is like super freaking annoying. It takes forever. For me, my quickest was Regigigas. Sadly, I didn't get to stream that one because that one I did do encounters on my Spanish account on the second Switch while I was at work. So where I was working at the time, I had a lot of free time, and they really didn't care if as long as I was there in case anything happened, in case of an emergency, and they just needed me there as just in case. So they didn't care what I did with my free time. As long as I was there from 8 to 4, that's all they cared about. As long as I was on time on my list of things to do, they didn't care. So I got everything done, and I gave myself free time, and that free time I used it to either do horde encounters or soft resets. The first day that I took my my Switch to work, I did 36 soft resets on my Spanish account on Sword, and I got the shiny Regigigas. That was my quickest one. And then on Shield, the longest hunt was freaking Regidraco. And up to that day, that was my longest hunt ever. And Darkrai just recently beat that record. And sadly, I do not have the entire. I don't have the count for that. So the Regigigas, I didn't get to record it. I didn't screen capture it. I didn't have it on Streamlabs or OBS. And be looking in the Discord. Alright, give me a second. Let me just switch these things back to default colors. What the heck is that? Console screen colors. I do hope you get it. I subscribe to your channel. I'm going to see what I mean. I agree, my friend. I do hope you get it. I subscribe to your channel. I will be going to bed. But best of luck. Thank you very much. I also sub to your channel, so whenever you post something, I'll be seeing it. All right, let me go check the Discord really quick. What channel am I looking at in the Discord? Chat. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. And what did Snappy say? Snappy's showing me the pictures of what he was playing. He's that's how I'm playing right now. Oh, and he's playing Minecraft. I'm just now seeing Snappy's keyboard, and that's really cool. But yeah, that keyboard, 49 bucks. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. What are the other logos on there though? I see like the typings on there. I better see the Lord Helix fossil on there for some reason, like for one of the buttons. I was thinking only the alphabet because having the exclamation point for the one, because when you shift, the one changes to the exclamation point, and then the slash when you shift it, it changes to question mark. I have a feeling that I would forget that the slash is question mark, or that the question mark was taken over by the slash. What? That button primarily is for slash, and then you shift to question mark. So I would probably forget that it's mixed, so I would just press question mark and pops up a slash and be like, oh wait, I have to press shift. Confuses the hell out of everyone. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, that's a pretty epic keyboard. I want something like that, but right now I have a solid black keyboard and I can change the lights. And I'm pretty sure the lights are on the keyboard, not the keys themselves. But yeah, having those would be pretty cool. Did I? I did. I did now. Ugh. I should probably eat my burger. My freaking controller's gonna get all greasy. Oh. My keyboard is fancy Corsair one that matches my Corsair mouse with the 12 hotkey buttons. I'm not really intrigued by the idea of having more buttons on a mouse. Like, I don't play PC games. I'd understand why having more buttons on your mouse would be nice if you play PC games, but since I don't, it's used for clicking and scrolling. So I don't ever find myself I don't ever see myself like looking for a gaming mouse. It's just like not something I care about. I don't need it, you know. Makes sense. Bruh. X button don't work. It does. It just I didn't click it right. So looking at your spelling mistake on the phone, wondering the like. Yeah, it's supposed to be intentional. Like I like mudkips. I heard you like mudkips. That's what the meme. That it's intentional. I'm not dyslexic, I promise. A little stupid, yes, but dyslexic, no. I was talking about Fallout the other day. Bro, did I misspell butter? I forgot the second T. Damn. I actually did not know that. See? I told you. Stupid. Stupid, yes. Dyslexic, no. Didn't even notice that. Peanut butter. Oh, my burger. Hey, Crow. How are you? It's good to see you. You at work? 9:56. Still going for the gigas. Bye. Sad face. Love Fallout, especially New Vegas. Collectively, I have over 2,000 hours on it, and about half that time playing modern New Vegas. Ran out of breath there. Um, I have never played any Fallout game, but me and a friend recently watched the Fallout show, and it was pretty good. So it makes me want to play the game, and since I have a PS5, I might just tell him to let me borrow his copy of Fallout 4, and I might play a Fallout game for once in my life. Did I count this one? Okay, cool. Guys, I remember to count that one. It's weird hearing that somebody likes, or I'm pretty sure everybody, I know everybody has their own opinions, but I've just heard that New Vegas is probably one of the worst Fallout games. But I can't say anything. Like I said, it's just what I've heard. I've never played a Fallout game, and if I do, if I do play, it's gonna be Fallout 4. Hope you're having a good day at work, Crow. Fallout show's pretty good overall. Have a couple small complaints about it though, like the specific power armor suits being on the West Coast. The T60s. That one suit from Fork Knife. New Vegas easily has the best story out of all the Fallouts. Like I said, I can't say because I've never played any of the Fallout games. I don't have any knowledge of it. All I know is I've seen the show, and okie dokie. The music though, pretty goated. It's the kind of music that I like. Shine, dude. I didn't count that one. Can't tell you how many times I accidentally clicked out of your stream today. It's okay. You came back. And I appreciate that. T60s are East Coast suits. The early suits like T50 and T51s are more West Coast. I've never seen. I don't even think I know what those look like. Since they didn't bring them up in the shows. In the show, not shows. And since I haven't played the games, I've never seen those. I only know the T60s. From Fork Knife. No, I'm just kidding. I saw the show. That's how I know about the T60s. Have you ever yawned so hard that you started crying? Not once. I've yawned multiple times in a row that I teared up. Yes, I have never yawned just once and it made me tear up. So I've teared up while yawning, but it wasn't just one yawn. It was multiple yawns in a row. So I guess yes and no. They probably will show the T50s from the Brotherhood in season 2 since they show the city of New Vegas that has a Brotherhood chapter nearby. Gotcha. That was the hint at the New Vegas thing, right? The ending of the show. or the ending of that season was basically like the hint of New Vegas. New Vegas. I really do like the lore from Fallout. The odds at the bus stop on school days are so deep, I tear up. For me, recently, I've been doing these trainings at work. So whenever you start a new job, it's typical for you to have those watch these videos, take this quiz, and it's all either on your phone or a computer. Those things mess the hell out of my freaking just mind and make me super bored. And I immediately get tired and start yawning, sleepy, headaches, and it's just super annoying. At the very end of season one was the city of Vegas in the background. Yeah, I saw that. Since I have my roommate, my friend who's played the games like every game, he knew all the references, and like you, he disagreed with some things, but um, he did catch on to that. Like I said, I do want to play Fallout 4. The only reason I haven't borrowed it from him is because he plays it every once in a while, and also because I have a backlog of games that I need to play. I'm doing too much. I'm hunting in on Switch games. I'm playing through some games on DS. I'm also shiny hunting on DS games. I recently finished Forspoken on PS5. I'm playing the Demon Slayer game. I get distracted by Fortnite with my nephew. I still haven't played my sealed copy of Atlas Fallen. Uh, and then on top of that, I'm also behind on anime and shows that I want to watch. So I'm not in the market for a new game like right now, but he would he is willing to let me borrow it eventually. People always talk about quitting jobs, and is it really that easy to get hired? That's what I was actually talking about the other day. I was thinking about that. Unlike what a lot of people think, New Vegas is canon even before the show. For some reason, some people think it's hold on, it isn't canon. Fallout Tactics is the only non-canon Fallout game at the moment. Wait, Fallout Tactics is a game? Never even heard of that one. But yes, what Lonely said about quitting and getting hired. That's something I was thinking about recently too. Something about the new generation being smarter when it comes to work and stuff like that. I was like, you know how bad it looks for. Put yourself in the shoes of the employer. If you're looking for somebody, are you gonna hire somebody who's constantly leaving jobs? Like, no, that shows a lack of commitment. That shows a lack of responsibility and a lack of like consistency. And it confused me because there was recently a point in time where I wasn't employed for a couple months, for 2 months, and I was applying to places like crazy. And I have experience as a supervisor in a government facility, so that should tell you something, a little bit of something that I know, some things that I know. Like, I worked at a government facility, so I'm good with confidential stuff. Um, I have experience as a supervisor. Um, I would say those are pretty good traits for somebody applying for a job. And I got good feedback from my supervisors and the HR department, from my references. Actually, that's a pretty good candidate to hire. I'm bilingual. I know how to use a computer, which a lot of people are forgetting how to do nowadays. Use a computer when it's used at possibly every single job now. Um, and there was one interview that did throw me off guard because the person interviewing me was extremely honest, and he was like, "I'm gonna be real with you. Um, we're looking for somebody, in his words, dumber. Somebody who isn't as experienced because I guess this particular company likes hiring inexperienced people so they can manipulate the hell out of them. So basically, it's like, you know too much. We can't manipulate you. You're not gullible enough. You don't meet our low standard requirements to work here." And I was like, that is super freaking sad. The fact that nowadays people don't look for the good, they look for the bad so that they could use you in whichever way they feel like. I was like, that's tough. I've never been a I don't want to say victim, but we'll use that, victim. How it is said online that new hires make more than the current employees. I don't think that's entirely true, or at least that's never happened with the company I was working with. Everybody gets paid the same unless you're a supervisor. So my employees got paid a certain wage, my assistant got paid a certain wage, and I got paid a certain wage. A little bit higher respectively. So for example, let's just say my employees got paid 20, my assistant got paid 21, I got paid 23. That's kind of how it worked. Like you got a raise as you moved up, and it was always like that. No one ever got a raise because of performance. It was either nobody or everybody. So let's just say they're getting paid 20, my assistant 21, and I'm getting paid 23. Minimum wage went up. Everybody gets a 50% raise, or I'm sorry, 50% raise. So now employees get 20.50, assistant manager gets 21.50, and I get 23.50. That's how it worked. Everybody got the raise, or nobody got the raise. That's how it worked. And then they're saying something along the lines of like, "Oh, new employees are getting higher than the old employees, and they don't want to give the current employees who do their job a raise." It's like, please show me proof of that. I know employees are allowed to discuss their pay, but not once in my life have I ever seen proof of that. And I forgot to count this last one. I'm taking business and money management classes, so that's good on the resume. That I actually do not know about. Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Fallout Tactics, Fallout Brotherhood of Steel, Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4, and Fallout 76. Never mind, Fallout 76, not New Vegas, I'm sorry. 76. I keep thinking New Vegas, but it's 76. Fallout 76 is the one that gets bad reviews. Oh crap. A Berber. feel like employees that are there for so long should get much more respect from the company, but they're always the ones picking up the slack. Oh, an employee just quit. Can you do overtime? Yeah, there you go. Have a lot of machining skills and their forklift experience, but it doesn't seem some places are interested in that, even though their listing says like 2 years of experience. Yes, exactly. But yeah, that's why I think I rather just have a job to work from home. I'm looking into that, as a matter of fact. It, people, some people are just dumb. I think it's for the reason you said they kind of want to, yes, manipulate the new hires. Exactly. They want somebody who is gullible. But people, man, there's people who are just. I'm surprised they're allowed to go out, you know? Yeah, the reason why I'm looking for a remote job to work from home is kind of like I could already spend hours on my computer looking at computer screens. I read, like, it's probably like a data entry job. Dude, that'd be super freaking fun. That would relieve so much of the stress in my life. It would make life a whole lot easier. My first retail job was when the pandemic started, and oh my god, it was so chaotic. I bet so many people stay 6 feet away from me, you scrub. Crap. I counted it. I'm fine. Everything's okay. I keep telling myself this, and I'll keep saying it. I need to select a point in the encounter to count it. A set period in time to click the button, because I forget. Like, I'll click it right here, and then I'll click it again when I encounter the Gigas, and then I'll click it again when I. So there, when I drop the piece and I see that and press A, then the button. Cool. I counted it. Do you recommend getting a one with calling? Because yes. Well, I don't plan on getting a customer service job. Wish I went with another machining job during that time instead of retail. One thing that I always found interesting, but I never got into it, because back then I was stuck in culinary. Okay, so the only reason why I don't have a job in the culinary industry is because of my financial aid. So when I was going to college, my financial aid got canceled because apparently the IRS believed that there was too many people living in my house. So the IRS believed there's too many income, so we should be able to afford paying for college. When and that's basically my family's fault. um, at different periods of time, we had different people living there. Like at some point in time, my mom had her brother, my uncle, living there with us. He moved out, and then my brother's girlfriend moved in. And then a couple months later, they broke up, and my younger brother's girlfriend moved in. They all kept that same address listed there. So from what the IRS knew, there was like 12 people living in that house when there really wasn't, because they had their address registered to that home address. So due to that, that household was receiving too much income based off everyone's job, when in reality I was working like 16 to 20 hours a week at a Subway, and I was barely even making enough money for like gas and insurance and my phone bill. So my financial aid got canceled, and they told me that the only way for me to reapply for it would be to do a full year of classes paid out of pocket, and then reapply to see if I qualify. So there's still a chance I wouldn't qualify for it, which sucked. And I ended up just like not going back to school because I got so focused on work and wanting to leave town because the town where my hometown is like just shitty. I hate it. I've always hated it. Sorry, I've always disliked it. I dislike how small it is. I couldn't go to the gas station at 3 a.m. because I would bump into like my elementary school teacher. It's that small. It's stupid. So something that always had my attention, but I didn't know where to go for that particular trade was a helicopter pilot. There was a topic, a writing topic in one of my English classes, my sophomore year, that my teacher, my English teacher, had us write if you had a choice in this. Um, what would you choose for a hobby that you could turn into a career? Like, what would you like to learn that is a hobby that you could turn into a career? And I was like, it would be nice to know how to fly a helicopter. And I was like, that's pretty cool. Like, I would want to learn how to fly a helicopter and then be a pilot. Who uses helicopters? Police, hospitals, news, Coast Guard. Like a lot of things use helicopters. So I was like, even people, they have their own private helicopter pilots. I was like, that's pretty cool. Tours, things like that. So I was like, oh, that'd be interesting, like a cool thing to do. And I never knew where to start. So, and like I said, I was always too busy with work or trying to put in hours, make money a different way. And I never got the chance to go to school for that or learn the trade. So, rip. And I love planes. Like, sorry, I don't. It's not that I like planes. I like the feeling of being up there in the sky. It's just nice. Like, TSA sucks, yes. Airports are horrible, but the feeling of being up there on a plane is just amazing. It's probably like the best part of traveling for me. My sister won't leave me alone. What is this doing to you? Bim, bim, bim. Ooh, someone sending me stuff on Instagrams. Turn my console modding and repair other tech devices into a career. That's possible. I mean, there's people who are always looking for 3DS capture cards. You could pretty much just see, like, look into what the market is, like demand basically, and base your pricings off of that. And then you're in the States, so a lot of people in the States are looking like out of the country to have their 3DS capture cards mailed to them. So it'd be good business. Just messing with my keyboard and won't get out of my room. She's giggling in an annoying way. Every time I see the word giggling, the first thing that comes to mind is Gojo in Jujutsu Kaisen when he steps on the ants when the old man and the teacher, the principal, are talking. He just passes by. He's like, and then the same thing in the second season when he kills one of the cursed spirits. Freaking Gojo. Crap. Alright, give me 1 second. I need to check this. Okay, I'm fine. Dun dun. Dun dun. Bim bum. YouTube notification. Someone got a shiny lip blub. I still haven't watched season 2. Oof. Watch it. I mean, I don't know if it'd be considered a spoiler since it's your fault. You haven't seen it. It's been out for a while now. Watch it. Song change. Need something a little upbeat. Oh, let me see if I can restart this one. There you go. It'll play next. That's pretty cool. Like it. Shiny Gigas, dude, show up already. Say something, I'm giving up on you. It's like my way of summoning Snappy if he's still in the chat. Whoa, what the hell? I still need a shower before I go to bed. Dun, 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 dun. Eat. Why did that start like a Rickroll? You guys heard that, right? I'm gonna hear that again when it plays. That was too good. Ooh, somebody sent something on Discord. Wow. Wow. That's all I have to say. Just wow. Guys, listen to the song. It had the Rickroll beat. Coming up, it's coming up. Ah! Damn it! I'm good. Right here. No, that wasn't it. That's gonna come later. I have to make sure there's no person on that screenshot. You're good. I think it might be like right here coming up. Incoming shiny on the Rickroll wannabe. I wish. Negative. Shiny now, I wish, dude, I wish. Well, I guess it was all in my head. Makes a positive, a negative, and a negative? Yes, if they when they're multiplied. Appreciate the lurkers in the chat, by the way. Let me just throw up some ambi lurks. Bruh, what the heck? Wait, I was over here thinking that I clicked the top one too quick and it was actually the bottom. That's one non-shiny, that's another non-shiny, but... Did you guys hear it? That was it! The Rickroll! Alright guys, this is going to be the last encounter of the night. I technically should have ended like an hour ago. Decided to keep going. Last encounter of the night, leaving at 999 just before we hit the 1k. And we'll do that tomorrow. And no shiny, sadly. Rip. Well, Snuggy, Jackie, thank you so much for that raid earlier. I know you're not in chat, but thank you so much regardless. Watch the 100th encounter, or the 100th encounter, I'm assuming you meant 1000, be the shiny. You know what? Screw it. We will do one more encounter just to see it. Screw the 999. We'll do one more encounter and leave it at an even 1000, but I have to move the counter because it's at a weird spot. And now, there you go. There you go. Let's see this 1000 encounter be the shiny. Well, this would be the 1000 encounter for the bottom one. It would be 3480 for the top. And yeah, no. Well, sitting at 1000 encounters for the Gigas in what? That was 4 or 5 streams, averaging 200 per stream, maybe more. I mean, we started at 777 today, so we did 223. Well, that's it for the night. I'll see you guys tomorrow, possibly same time, maybe a little bit earlier. That way I don't have to stream so late. But have a great rest of your night, you guys. Appreciate you guys being here. Thanks for the raid, Jackie, again. Thank you to all the new subscribers. I'll see you guys next time.